tonight. Chances are many of you have, or at the very least, have heard the name of Maddie Taylor.
We can almost bet some of you watching know her well. But for those who don't, our Joshua Short joins us here in the studio to tell us a little bit about her. Josh.
Guys, it is so good to be with all of you, by the way, at 5 o'clock. Look, she's a former South Bend police captain who left an indelible mark on her peers and on the department. Taylor has met celebrities, politicians, and even helped recruit officers during her 30-plus years on the force, and she was indeed a force. You've experienced a lot in your time.
Oh, a couple of things.
It didn't take long for Maddie Taylor to realize she would be good at policing. This started as a dare?
Yeah, it did. My son's father kind of sort of dared me to take the test. He said, "Oh, you like people, you like helping the community, da da da." I said, "Yeah, I do, but I don't know about that. I dare you."
You took the dare.
Don't dare me to do anything, because I'll do it.
She'd end up taking that dare and turn it into an accomplished career, which included being a dare officer. And those fifth graders meant a lot to you.
They mean a lot to me. You know, you get people that come to you. This will happen at any given moment. I can go to the mall. Come here, India. And I'll say something, and somebody will say, "Officer Maddie," and I'll turn around, and here's some big strapping 6'2" man, you know. "Hey, Officer Maddie, how you doing?" Blah 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 blah. I'm like, "Where'd I have you at?" "Oh, you had me at Hayes School." I said, "Okay, all right, whose class?" Da 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 da. You know, Notre Dame basketball game, women's basketball. They assigned me to Skylar Diggins because, you know, popularity. I'm standing outside the door, Muppet. She introduces me to Skylar. She says, "Officer Maddie, how you doing?" Blah, 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 blah. I had it when she was in the 5th grade in Wilson School.
Wow.
You know, so they don't forget, and you know that you're making a difference when you see something like that.
Taylor also worked in narcotics, worked the midnight shift, and was even in charge of recruiting and training.
She's going to do sit-ups, he's going to do push-ups.
Before her promotion as the department's first African-American female captain. When you were first given the captain title, what was the reaction?
You want the honest-to-God truth on that?
Sure.
I said, I'm going to take a hit for the team, because I know it's going to be rough. As a captain, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. And trying to do that with a whole male administration is rough. I don't care what anybody says, it's rough. I think I got, unless somebody was pulling the wool over my eyes, I think I got decent support, even from the administration.
It was rough, but it was also memorable. I talked to Taylor inside of her South Bend home on the city's southeast side, where she showed me her career through pictures. A storied career, crossing paths with presidents, celebrities, and everyday people. We've got a few pictures here. I want to start with this one, Miss Taylor. I see a familiar face on that photo over there.
I went down the wrong stairs, and I went out that door. I couldn't get back in. And I hear him coming down the hallway. I said, oh, crap, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. They get up there, and he says, hey, how you doing? Like, you know, appreciate your work. Hey, you guys want a picture? Yeah!
And that's the picture.
And that's the picture.
Taylor just seemed to be tailor-made for touching the souls of others through her police work, but also through her voice. You're a singer as well.
Well, thank you.
Do you get nervous when you're going in front of folks?
Every single time.
Wow.
Because I tell people, I like to sing, but I'm a blender and not a leader.
And yet, she still led until she no longer could, her ailing health leading up to her decision to retire in 2017.
I should have been there for them more than what I was, but I was so focused on what was going on with me because I had no idea.
You felt like your health, in a way, encumbered your job.
I do.
Taylor's been diagnosed with dystonia, which causes uncontrollable movements, but those are nothing compared to her moving of the needle for a field she dared to join.
I'm thinking to myself, I got to take this ball and run with it and do the best that I can with it. Now, did I do the best that I could? I tried. It's hard for me to talk about myself because I don't see myself like that.
But other people see you like that. I think a lot of people respect that, too.
I appreciate it. I'm thankful to the community for letting me do what I did.
And you don't have to talk about yourself, because we will. Every officer knows life-changing moments can happen at any time while on the force. Taylor shared one moment with me that she's really most proud of. She was a member of the first ever International Police Force security team for the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. She noted being a part of that team was a highlight of her career. When you talk to her, you hear her storytelling. She's spitfire, but she is hilarious, and you can tell everyone who knows her loves her.
Yeah, we always use the term authorities when we talk about the police officers. She is an authority figure.
She is an authoritative figure, but she's like a big teddy bear at the same time. She's got both.
How long did you spend talking to her?
About an hour. About an hour, and it was hard to edit this into 4 minutes, but she talked about a lot, including what you'll see at 6 o'clock. Some of the changes with DEI, she talked about that as well, but we also talked about, of course, all of the organizations that she was a part of, and of course, being ahead of recruitment. She talked about that a little bit. One other thing we did touch on, the feds actually had that lawsuit. We talked about that. The feds had that lawsuit late last year against South Bend Police Department. She had an opinion on that. She talked about that as well. You'll see that at 6 o'clock too.
Great reporting. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you both.